frequently asked, how do I do house easily? They ask me, okay, how do you take a big bag of garbage out like this when you have no legs? Watch, I'll show you guys. Let's go for a roll. So I have my keys. Sorry, I have my keys. They're on there we go. I still have to put my mail. Two big thing. And I try to get legs. And this is great. Lift up my so right now is on my footrest. So here we go. The door's all the way down there. There's another door all the way down there. That door leads to the pet area, dog pen area, where in the middle of fire hydrant, and the front door is right there where the green exit and elevator. That's the door I have to go all the way down with this. Watch this, guys. Ready? Here. The problem is to get some kind of selfie stick, and so I can start showing you guys how I can do this in a pair. My help keyword do. Happen. What's up? It's been empty. All fire alarm pearl station, and you are here. Yeah. I didn't realize your point. It gets funny. There are medical button, but from the door, you have to pull the handle down. Accessory here, alarm door is open. I have a door. There's my back door. Doggy bags, the heat, the plugs, everything. And the door count, but it doesn't. Then we get to this door, and again, no accessibility. So I gotta push and then push my chair here outside now. So this is my area. The bus stop, I found out it's closer there. But you can see a lot of piss patterns, my garbage can, and the book cleaner, and the doggy thing. I have a lot of dog owners in this one. My parking stop. Woohoo! Okay. Well, go. So I talked to, oh no, this is not gonna be good. Oh, this is not gonna be good. See, I talked to the main office all the way down there. That's a trip and a half hazard. So what I gotta do, and we're getting new garbage cans up all the days. I think it's starting to rain. So watch this, property under surveillance. Well, I don't see any cameras out here, and it's spitting actually. Let's try not to tip myself in this. But I'll show you, because there's a big crack here, so I, woo-hoo! sit on that. And I don't have my gloves. Kidding me. Oh, shit. Now, we're in a little predicament. Oh, on the camera. Show you why, guys. Let me do what's going on my camera. There we go. My wheel is literally in the air. There we go. Because that crack. Woohoo! There we go. I got it cut off. But it's still going because I'm not. There we go. Now I'm off. That's a big massive crack. That's. They said they're going to do that. It's month. I'm like this month. I do have a parking stall. I just don't know where it is. But that's where I have to take my garbage. So we put it back my leg. Now I'm not going to make them. It's going to make them. There we go. Yeah, so that is what I got stuck on. So, well, then I have to. So they said to me they're fixing that, and they're getting new garbage cans from the city. Then I'm like, whoa! I'm like, are they going to be more accessible? Do not play around or occupy the container for any purpose. They actually do keep this very pretty, maintained, and I can't toss that. So I'll just put that there. Put my leg back up. Did I just hit my toe? I literally accidentally took off my whole toenail there. But that's how I take out garbage. They know. So I go back around. So that's the crack in the ground. I think my parking stall is somewhere over here. It's 101. I gotta go and venture. So I'll show you this, guys. This is a crack, and then this step. It states to me it's gonna be fixed. Don't know when. So I gotta hop over. Because I don't want to. Whoa! Oh my god, I'm gonna tip. Oh! I gotta try this again. So, turn around, I'll show you that to you guys. That right there is a pain in my ass all day long. Because it's about that big off gap of the ground. So it's kind of dumb. And a lot of people just go take their dogs here and pee. But yeah, there's no cameras in front. Nothing. And I'm pretty sure 101 is somewhere around this area. I'll take you on a venture, but I'm showing you guys my home away from home. There's a lot of bike paths. See? Meow. Be cool if my car is right parked here, but you have a lot of side road parking too. So, and the bus stop for my place stops right there. If I want to get the bus, then I go all the way down there to my place, like down to the bus station. So this is how I take garbage out. We do have look at this, guys. I think this, see? That's how we are not worried about people using our power. That's a role I am. If we have to show you that, that's what I show you. Do not come here if you're going to do that, please. Because we don't. And then we have a lock key mechanism in this building. It seems like it's been right so in place. Come on. And yeah, it's a non-smoking building, so I have to go. I usually don't. And that is my exercise. We have a camera and it actually moves. See? Kind of cool. And then brace the wall. Would be easier there. Because accessible doors. And that's how I take the garbage out. So we have one air freshener down there, and then we have another one right here. This one actually says who it belongs to. Nice hallway though. You can see obviously the wear and tear. But this is a brand new building. Then I'll take you to my front area, why not? So we're just past my place right now. Say hi. This is how close I am to the door. So 109, this is the yappy dog. There's a fire extinguisher. And then here is another evacuation building, an elevator. I packed up the elevator. There's a cabin right there for the elevator. And then there's one right there. And then this is what I like, is it's all accessible. See, it's all accessibility. Keyword accessibility. We don't have inner city. We don't. The inner city does not have this. So, see. Then our door is pretty cool, but it says automatic caution door. Watch this, guys. Let's give you this little tidbit. We all have wheelchair height. Pull alarm in. When I hit the button, that's our. I actually have to push the button. See, it says push, but it's supposed to be a knob. Actually, it's switched to operate, but you have to push. See, I have to push it and then hit the button. There we go. See, I just had to squish it out a few times. Same thing out there. Why on earth do they have that kind of system? You have to push on that lock system to push on that. We're not all accessibility wise, so. But they have a nice area. So now, I'll show you a little bit of my area. And now, so in the event we get a small package, parcel 1, parcel 2, but usually Amazon now is pretty cool, is they go right, they bring it right to your door. And that's pretty cool actually. So, lo and behold, there you go. Now I'll show you how I take garbage out. That's your keyword, taking garbage out. And, oh, I just hit the door mask. There you go, guys. That's how I take out garbage. And this is my cleaning up of my kitchen. Right. Oh my God. Yes, I still have barely almost no furniture, but we got a couch and some chairs and a coffee table coming tomorrow. But yeah, other than that, my projector is up on a shelf that I got for $1. So far it's a huge place. So this is my home. Tell you guys later. My shrubbery pot is still alive and still growing, and it has boost. There's my Daisy. See? I know it took Mom a bit longer. I'm sorry, baby. See? She's very, very tiny. That's my little baby. So, she's only 3 weeks old. She's smaller than my hand. Hi, baby. Hi, Daisy. Hi, baby. See? My hand literally covers her whole body. I got some news from the animal people that I feel like the person per se, because she told me she was 6 weeks. She's not. She's only 2.5. Today is her birthday. She's officially 3 weeks. She is skin and bones right now, but she's doing okay. She's a little feisty one, and we just had supper, right, Daisy? So her food's over there. And she has a little tunnel. I spilled my kids brought it. I'm a baby girl. I'm her mom. So I have to clean her eyes, I have to clean her bum. Help her gain weight. She's obviously, you can feel her skin and bones. She has no muscle tone right now on her, but she's getting there. She's a fighter just like me. But so that, guys, is the tail end of how I take out garbage. It is a handful and it is hard, but if life isn't hard, then how do you? But that's one thing with the plus thing with this building is the localness and the quiet and the how they make the places very accessible. In some parts, your apartment is very accessible. Everything's lower. If you're a tall person, you're screwed. But that's so. Another segment will come up soon about how do I clean my counters. You will see that soon, and how I sweep, mop, and that. So stay tuned for how to live a life of paraplegic in my brand new apartment. Part 1, accessibility. This is how I take out trash, being a paraplegic. So stay tuned, hit like, subscribe, and follow. And always remember, life is like a roller coaster. There's ups, downs, and loops, and sometimes you'll have to sooner or later die. But also another thing is this, one thing you do, one small thing, water, pulp, someone brought this dress to me, knocked on my door, says, hey, we bought the wrong size, do you want this dress? I was like, I can't pay for it. Says, no, we see you all the time with barely any clothes. I'm like, okay. My son here, I'm like, oh, he's the one who also brought me French toast. When I had no choice, he's been helping come in here and clean up a bit for me. He's a pretty cool kid. He's trying to get on better behavior with his mom. How garbage. One is right. Her name's sounded like someone was rolling. She can't meow yet, but she's doing okay. So stay tuned for how I clean and mop and sweep. You'll find it funny, but it will be okay. Because how do I bang my a lot? So stay tuned.